our whole goal is to create a flourishing human being at every stage of your child's life. And we do this by not only looking at every aspect of their humanity, but also looking at their entire lives to come. We like to zoom out and really picture the child's entire life and make sure that what we're doing now is not only meeting their whole little selves right now with a 3 or 4-year-old in front of us, but that is also going to serve the 55, 65-year-old adult later to come. So we do this by providing goodness for the heart, beauty for the soul, truth for the mind, and wellness for the body. So some of these might be familiar, but this is really our goal, to be nurturing all of these aspects of themselves at every time. And as they grow, there's different phases and stages that you can really pour in to their hearts, their hands, and their heads, and to support their growing little bodies all the way through. Now we have this little considering the whole life of the child here in our curriculum if you're following along. And this is what I mentioned before, that a lot of times we get so caught up in who they are right now, and sometimes when we do that, we get tempted to kind of shove things down. This is where we kind of get the academic race to get them ahead and see, oh, what can they do at this age? How many things can we kind of shove into their little heads? And this is where we're going to say, maybe let's pause, let's scale back, let's open up a really wide view of where they are now, but then also what's coming. And we really want to say, what is the best thing for our child at this age with the context of what's to come? And we don't want to get ahead, because then if they get them ahead in certain ways, then you're missing out the beauty of age 3 or age 4 or age 5, when certain things can wait maybe until 6, 7, 8, or 9. So a lot of our approach is really celebrating this idea of yes, but not yet. There are so many good things to come in their education, and we can be so excited about reading and writing and science and math and really deep dives into wonderful things that they're going to be able to do. But in this early childhood space, we really want to protect these early years and focus on what can they only be doing right now? What can this 3-year-old do now that they won't be able to do later? So in a lot of that cases, we say all of these things are good, but not yet. We're going to focus on the beauty of rhythm, the simplicity of early childhood, filling their heads with imagination and their hearts with goodness. And then next, in our next section, we talk about the seasons of childhood, and this kind of really helps provide a framework for when to focus on these certain things. So we have these 7-year cycles of childhood where it really helps us define who they are and where they are in their development, so we can focus in on where best to meet them in their education. So in these early years, this book is for what we call the age of goodness, early childhood. So this is these first 7 years, which is followed by what we call the age of beauty, middle childhood, 7 to 14, and then the age of truth, which is adolescence, 14 to 21. And in each phase and each stage, you're able to meet them in a certain way and pour into their head and heart and hands in a different way that can help them grow through each stage and onto the next one. So in the age of goodness, they're mostly learning through play and imitation. So part of what we're calling ourselves to do as parents and as teachers and as caregivers is to model what we hope for them. We want to be the good and loving model so that they see us and know what to imitate. We want to protect them in this little garden of goodness so that what goodness is can be imprinted on their hearts and souls, and it'll be their reference point for the rest of their lives. And then when we head to the age of beauty, we can really start to be using their hands. They're creating, they're writing, they're reading, they're discovering the world, and their world is expanding a little bit more around them as they get into their grades. And then of course the age of truth, that's when they are ready to really be in their heads. They are contemplating deep questions, they're navigating the real world around them, and we're equipping them with ways to see what is around them and be a part of society and really enter in a way that they can contribute to deep conversations, contribute to society in a full way. So this whole beautiful path of their life is something that we can guide them in and focus on where they are right now with context of what's to come. Because when we have context of what's to come, where you know, okay, in a few years they're going to be in that age of beauty, and that's when we're going to be able to do those things fully. And then in a few more years, we're going to be in the age of truth, and that's going to be the time to really focus. Then it gives us this peace and grace to just enjoy and fully be present in the season they're in, especially right here in the age of goodness, because we all know these years go by so quick. They are a blink. So while we can just be in the garden with them, surrounding them with love and goodness, it is a really, really beautiful thing. And I really encourage you to embrace it. And so much of what we've created here is celebrating that and trying to help you keep them there. Keep them in the world of imagination and goodness. Keep them in the home with you. Keep them connecting with you when that is what they want to do. When our little ones are little, we are their favorite people. And so many of our activities, the way we've set this up, yes, we'll foster some independence, but we'll also continue to foster connection with you and your child through these traditions. And yes, someone said, I think I'm going to cry thinking about how fast they grow up. Me too. It happens so fast. So resist the rush through their early childhood years. Really see them for who they are and where they are in the age of goodness, with knowledge of what's to come, and creating this beautiful path forward through their years.